I got some cattle to work. I've got one that has warts, and these others here, I'm going to go ahead and worm them and put some fly control on. I've already done this to 2 other animals. I've had 2 heifers and 1 steer that's had warts. And I don't want warts. We've not had it ever before here on this farm, but this year it's raised up its ugly head. But I ordered, I'll show you here, some serum. You give them 10 milliliters of this here, and approximately 10 cc's, whichever. It tells you around here on the side what to do. But subcutaneously, 2 spots in the animal, and 5 in each one. And then they call this Colorado. It's a killed vaccine, and you want to keep it refrigerated. It comes when you order it online. But anyway, if you ever have warts in your cattle, I've seen some get very bad. On other cattle, I've never seen here. I've seen them in the cell barn. But before I sold these, did anything else with them, I wanted to get these out, taken care of, because they say it can spread amongst the rest of your cattle. So normally it's the young cattle that has this problem. So I'm going to work these here, and I'm going to get them in here into the head gate. This first one, I've already worked her, and I'm going to let her in this in the squeeze chute here, and then I'm going to release her over on the side here. You can see how that works. Doesn't want to cooperate here, so I'm going to let her out that side gate. She's been in here before, and she kind of got wise to it, so I'm going to let her go. A lot of our animals here have Brahma influence. We call them bramers around here. That little heifer has been crazy from day one, so I'm probably going to let her go on to the sale and let her be someone else's problem anyway. But I am trying to get rid of the warts. Not only is she crazy, but she's got warts, and I don't want a crazy cow, and I sure don't want warts. But we're going to get rid of the warts here. Anyway, we're going to try this here cow. It's kind of a bigger cow, so I'm going to release this over a little bit bigger. See if I can get still kind of new at this thing, so open it just a little wider. Got her head caught. That's the way I wanted it to work there. And I'm going to get a shot and give to her and let her be on her way. Alrighty, this here, you give 1 milliliter for every 110 pounds of body weight. And I'm going to say this cow is at least a 1,000-pound cow, but I'm going to give her, she could be up to 12. You really need scales to know for sure, but if I'm in doubt, I'll go a little bit over. I don't think it's going to kill them at all, but at least 10. In this case, I'm going to go 12. You always want to be careful with these old needles. You don't want to get poked, get yourself hurt. You can open up the side door, reach in here, go under the skin. On worm medicine, my gun's set to give them 5 cc's per shot. Anyway, I'm going to give this to her. We call this cow Dolly. She had a calf and had lost it, and I think it's because she has big teats, and they seem like they're larger and larger every year, and the little calves can't suckle. So this time we decided we'd fix that problem. So anyway, I'm going to give her a little worming, just to kind of get her fattened up, preconditioned before I sell her at the sale. They're bringing about 54 to 63 cents a pound for old cows. She actually isn't that old, and I believe she's bred back now. Probably 3 or 4 months bred, so hopefully someone will want her. I would say she's 6-7 year old, so she's not an old cow by any means. But we're going to see what we can do I'm going to open the side door and let her go in here with this other little calf. One thing I like with the preference is they have a little handle over here you can do, and it'll open that side gate and even close it back over there. So you don't have to go around like what I'm doing. Going around ain't no big problem, but I do like that feature on the preference. This next one, little heifer, I want to give the wart medicine to. So I'm going to shut this down just a little bit. I don't want them tearing out on me. I'm going to open this back down and see what we can do. too much, you can grab a hold of her, squeeze her down. That'll kind of slow her down just a little bit. Anyway, you can see these old warts right here, and on the last one I did a multi-pronged thing, but if you get a few of these and you kind of agitate them, some of them will come off in your hand. Take you a pair of needle nose pliers, bust them open, get them agitated. I'm sure this hurts, but they say that will create an immune response in the animal if you do that. Then I'm going to give him a shot, a little shot here of this Colorado serum. And I had someone out here filming for me, probably make this a whole lot better, but you're supposed to give them 10 cc's of this stuff, or 10 milliliters, I'm sorry. It's about the same, I think, 10 milliliter or cc, but anyway. Supposed to give it from 2 different spots. So what I've been doing, you notice you can go through this door to give a shot. Isn't working right. A little adjustment got turned. I'll do 5 there, and I'm going to go around on this other side. And give her 5 over here. Done, your needle, you're going to throw this needle away, but you want to make sure and put that little cap back on there. If you're into vet stuff, you figure all this out, but I'm not no veterinarian, but I've learned to protect your needle because it'll protect you in the long run. And they have this salve stuff, wart salve. And I used this on the last one. The first one I didn't, and all I did is give it shots, the first little steer that I worked on, and it turned out fine. But you rub this stuff on the warts, kind of like grease. And I suppose it burns a little bit, like medicine would when you doctor yourself. She's got some on her nose here. And the other animal actually acted like it kind of like that after. But she's kind of a crazy heifer, but she acted like she kind of liked this stuff. But anyway. I thought it wouldn't hurt to try some of this old stuff anyway. And I ordered it from the same Valley Vet Supply where I ordered the Colorado serum from. And then I'm going to give this little heifer, I'm going to go ahead and give her about 10 of this wormer. And I like this wormer. It's called Sidectin and injectable. And for worms and things, I think the injectable works good. Our animals don't appear to be wormy, but because they're going to be up here eating feed in close quarters, I want to prevent worms if I can. So I'm going to give her some of that, and I'm going to go ahead and get my needle ready for the next animal, so that when it comes up here, I'm going to give it about the same dosage. And I got my gun set to where every time you pull the trigger, if you pull it completely, sometimes I don't do that, but and it's marked here on the side, it'll give them 10 cc's of this stuff, 5 cc's per full squeeze of the trigger. Anyway, she's all kind of ready to go. Let's see if I can get her released and over here into this deal, because I didn't want them running over my camera if I could keep them from it. And now that I said that, that's probably what's going to happen. But okay, soft. These are some of our coil animals we're putting out this, going to put them with our wean stuff this year and call out a few things. But this next one, she's a little heifer. And she has bred several times and has never stuck yet. So she's what they call a free martin, and we're going to let her go to the cell barn. Let her make some McDonald's hamburgers or whatever. So I'm going to worm her while I got her in here, and I'm going to work the bull here in just a minute. As you can tell, they don't like that being hot. These are pretty gentle animals any other time, but when they get hot, they start acting fussy. Anytime you vaccinate cattle or anything, they're supposed to be 30 days before you sell them. So we'll have her up feeding her for at least 30 days, maybe more, and then we'll let her go to the cell barn. I'm sure whoever gets her there will keep her that long and fatten her up too. She's not going to produce us a baby, so we might as well let her go here. Don't want to release on me, so we go around here. See. She's sitting down there. So get up, girl. Come on. Get up from there. Okay. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Come on. As you can tell, it's not a fail-safe system, but nothing's hurt there but her pride. Now I got the old bulls going to come down through here, and we're going to see what he's doing. I'm going to open it up a little bigger. He's got a big old head and a big body. Let's see what happens here. Go ahead and give him a shot like he is right there. Hopefully he'll be okay. Medicine in there yet. You want your herd bulls. This here's, we pulled the bulls out and I've worked the other one. And I've got this one in here. Going to give him this because I want him to be fattened up and ready. And I'm going to give him 20 of these. I'd say he weighs about 2,000 pounds. So I'm going to give him 20 cc's here. You don't like it. He ain't so bad, really. So far, he hadn't been. I'm going to open up this side door. And let him go. So that's how it is. He worked just fine. I wanted this to be strong enough to hold a bull, and it appears to be. So. You don't want to trust your bulls ever, because no matter how friendly they are, how well they are, an old bull can turn on you and not mean to hurt you, but the old bull can hurt you. So always be careful. And I decided, instead of trying to lock his head in the gate, he can't go nowhere. There's bars across the top. He couldn't get out of that thing. Might as well just give him a shot right there, and he ought to be ready till springtime when it's time to put him back in with the dry cows. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless.